himself a booking in the process.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
He's in space and looking for options. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Al-Hilal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Batistuta. Chance for a shot! Oh, glorious batting goal! About as smooth as it gets. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Al-Hilal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Can he spark a count? Oh, what has happened here? He's found a way through. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Batistuta. Foot in. Hazard. Hazard. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Looking here to alter the direction of the game. That is outstanding from Van Nistelrooy! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Back within one, they have them in their sights again.
The goal scorer for Jamaica.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Jamaica get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Al-Hilal finding their passes. Now, can they get him away? Denilson! Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Tries from a long way out. Tries to pass it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Goes for a shot! Rijkaard. Now it's Hazard. And the finish! Well, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Cleared without complication. And now they can spring out of defence. That is ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery,
The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's been cut out, well played.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vieira with the slide tackle there. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And this is Hazard.
He's having a shot!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
There will be 3 minutes.
Oh, that's
added
well
time.
spotted. Now it's Hazard. That is a great pick out. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
That is some save from De Gea. Chance to deliver. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Al Hilal head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we are back on the way. And this is Batistuta. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Neymar. Al Hilal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Played back in. Robson deals with that comfortably.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And no, that was never going to make it. Danielson. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's the keeper's ball.
Danielson really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He came in hard, very hard. And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cleared away. He's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's been shifted off it. Cafu. Great run on the overlap here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Can he finish? And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he shoots!
And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
No, that's been intercepted. Al Hilal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Udis. Coming on the field is number 5, Brian Robson.
Neymar with a real chance here.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
Neymar! Oh, it rattles the bar. And one more try. And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. Into the lead once more. Neymar at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Al Hilal get themselves into the lead. Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Al Hilal are making a change. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Has a shot!
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is... It's Neymar! Can he get it through? Khan gets good distance on it, pinches it off him. And he's chosen to go back.
And the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy.
And they are pulling clear here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.